In this video, we're diving into the top 10 survival games with a perfect 10-10 rating. Games that truly define the survival genre. From managing your hunger and thirst to building entire fortresses, these games challenge you to think strategically and act quickly. Whether you're crafting weapons, scavenging for resources, or fighting off dangerous creatures, each game provides a unique, immersive experience. We've handpicked these titles for their outstanding mechanics, captivating gameplay, and their ability to keep you hooked for hours. If you're looking for a game that pushes your survival skills to the limit, this list has something for everyone. Stick around as we explore the best of the best. You won't want to miss these perfect 10-10 survival games that are a must-play for any fan of the genre. Let's jump into it and see which ones made the cut. Subnautica is an open-world survival game set in the depths of an alien ocean, where you play as a lone survivor after your ship crashes on an unexplored planet. Your primary goal is to explore the vibrant underwater world, gather resources, and craft essential tools to ensure your survival. The game's stunning visuals immerse you in a vast ocean filled with strange creatures, underwater caves, and hidden mysteries. As you explore, you'll uncover the planet's secrets, discover new biomes, and face dangers lurking beneath the surface. The crafting and base-building mechanics allow you to create everything from simple tools to advanced submarines. Tension builds as you venture deeper, with the ocean's darkness hiding both beauty and terrifying threats. With its engaging story, breathtaking environments, and intense survival mechanics, Subnautica offers a truly unique survival experience. Prepare for an adventure unlike any other, where every dive could lead to discovery or danger. If you love immersive survival games, Subnautica is an absolute must-play. Minecraft is the ultimate sandbox survival game, where your creativity and resourcefulness are key to surviving in a blocky, procedurally generated world. You start with nothing but your hands, gathering resources to craft tools, build shelters, and survive against mobs that come out at night. The game offers two main modes: survival, where you fight to stay alive, and creative, where you can freely build whatever you imagine. From mining deep into the earth to exploring vast biomes, every corner of Minecraft holds new possibilities. You can build entire cities, explore dangerous caves, or even fight epic battles against bosses like the Ender Dragon. With endless updates, mods, and community-driven content, Minecraft keeps evolving, making it a game that never gets old. The open-ended nature of the game means you can play it however you want, whether you're in it for the adventure, the building, or just surviving. It's the perfect game for players of all ages and a true survival classic. If you haven't tried it yet, Minecraft is an essential game for any survival enthusiast. The Long Dark is a chilling survival game set in the frozen wilderness, where you must brave harsh elements after a global disaster has wiped out modern technology. Stranded in a remote part of Canada, you'll face freezing temperatures, wild animals, and the constant struggle for food and shelter. The game emphasizes realism, requiring you to carefully manage resources like warmth, food, and water while navigating treacherous terrain. Whether you're exploring dense forests, frozen lakes, or abandoned cabins, every decision counts in your fight for survival. With its atmospheric, story-driven gameplay, The Long Dark offers a deeply immersive experience that forces you to think critically and adapt. The harsh weather conditions and the constant threat of exhaustion make it a true test of survival skills. The game features multiple difficulty levels, ensuring both newcomers and seasoned players can enjoy the challenge. If you're a fan of intense, realistic survival games, The Long Dark will put your endurance to the ultimate test. Prepare for a gripping, solitary experience where the elements are your greatest enemy. The Long Dark is a must-play for anyone seeking an unforgettable survival challenge. Project Zomboid is a hardcore, open-world survival game set in a post-apocalyptic world overrun by zombies. In this gritty, top-down game, you must scavenge for food, weapons, and supplies while fending off the relentless undead. The game focuses on realism and survival, where everything from health, hunger, and sleep needs to be carefully managed. You can barricade buildings, craft weapons, and even build your own safe haven, but the zombies are always a constant threat. The world is massive, and each playthrough is unique, with random events, loot locations, and challenges that make every survival attempt different. Project Zomboid also features multiplayer, allowing you to team up with friends or face the zombie horde alone. The game is tough, and one wrong move could lead to a brutal end, making it perfect for players who love a challenge. The deep simulation of life after the apocalypse adds to the tension, as you must manage both your physical and mental health. If you're looking for a truly immersive and unforgiving zombie survival game, Project Zomboid will test your survival instincts like no other. It's a must-play for anyone who loves survival games with depth and complexity. ARK Survival Evolved is a thrilling open-world survival game where you wake up on a mysterious island filled with dangerous creatures, including dinosaurs, mythical beasts, and prehistoric predators. Stranded without supplies, your first task is to gather resources, craft tools, and build shelter to survive the harsh environment. As you progress, you can tame and ride a variety of creatures, from massive T-Rexes to flying pteranodons, each offering unique advantages for survival. The game features both single-player and multiplayer modes, where you can collaborate with others or fight for dominance. The dynamic weather, day-night cycles, and wild creatures create a constantly changing and challenging world. ARK also lets you build entire bases, craft advanced technology, and explore a variety of diverse biomes, from lush jungles to frozen tundras. With its detailed crafting system, epic boss battles, and endless exploration, ARK offers hours of gameplay. The game's real challenge comes from balancing your resources, defending against hostile creatures, and thriving in a world where danger is always lurking. Whether you're exploring, building, or fighting for survival, ARK Survival Evolved is a must-play for fans of survival games and adventure. Are you ready to survive on ARK? The Forest is a survival horror game that throws you into a terrifying world after your plane crashes on a mysterious, remote island. As the lone survivor, you must gather resources, build shelter, and fend off terrifying cannibalistic mutants that roam the land. The game features both single-player and multiplayer modes, where you can team up with friends to build, explore, and survive together. Crafting, hunting, and foraging are key to staying alive, but the real challenge comes from the island's dark secrets and terrifying creatures lurking in the shadows. As you explore caves, forests, and abandoned structures, you uncover clues about the island's mysterious past. The dynamic day-night cycle intensifies the experience as the island becomes even more dangerous when the sun sets. With its intense combat, survival mechanics, and atmospheric horror, the forest keeps you on edge as you try to escape the island or uncover its secrets. It's a game that tests your survival skills while constantly building suspense and fear. If you're a fan of horror and survival games, The Forest offers a uniquely terrifying experience you won't forget. Prepare for a heart-pounding adventure in the ultimate fight for survival. Rust is a brutal multiplayer survival game where your main goal is to survive against the elements, wildlife, and, most dangerous of all, other players. Starting with nothing but a rock and a torch, you'll need to gather resources, craft weapons, and build shelter to protect yourself from the harsh environment. The game's open-world setting is filled with threats, from wild animals like bears and wolves to raiders looking to steal everything you've worked for. In Rust, player interaction is key. You can choose to team up with others, trade, or engage in full-on warfare. Crafting systems allow you to create everything from basic tools to complex weaponry and fortified bases. But with the constant risk of being attacked, betrayal is common, making alliances both valuable and fragile. The game's PvP mechanics are intense, and raids on other players' bases are a huge part of the experience. Rust also features environmental hazards, like radiation zones and freezing cold, that will challenge your survival instincts. The game is ever evolving with updates that introduce new content and mechanics, keeping it fresh and exciting. If you love hardcore survival games with high stakes and unpredictable player interactions, Rust is the ultimate test of your survival skills. DayZ is a hardcore, open-world survival game set in a post-apocalyptic world where a deadly virus has wiped out most of the population. You play as a survivor in a vast, hostile environment where your main focus is to stay alive by finding food, water, and medical supplies while avoiding or fighting off both zombies and hostile players. The game is known for its intense realism, where health, stamina, and even your emotional state can affect your survival. You'll need to carefully manage your inventory, craft tools, and build shelter, all while navigating a massive map filled with dangers. The real challenge comes from the unpredictable nature of the game. Other players can either be allies or enemies, and betrayal is a constant threat. DayZ features no hand-holding, meaning you're on your own to figure out how to survive. Whether you're hunting for resources, forming alliances, or engaging in tense firefights, every encounter can mean life or death. The game's immersion is enhanced by its day-night cycle and weather system, which add another layer of danger. DayZ is the ultimate test of your survival instincts, offering a brutal, unforgiving experience that only the most determined players will thrive in. If you're looking for a truly hardcore survival challenge, DayZ is one game you can't miss. Green Hell is a survival game set in the unforgiving Amazon rainforest, where you must fight to stay alive after being stranded in one of the most dangerous environments on Earth. You'll face constant threats from wildlife, harsh weather, and the psychological toll of isolation, all while trying to find food, water, and shelter. The game's realistic survival mechanics require you to manage your physical and mental health as you track injuries, hunger, and even your emotional state. As you explore the dense jungle, you'll craft tools, build shelters, and hunt for resources to survive. The jungle is full of dangers, from venomous snakes and aggressive animals to mysterious tribal forces. Green Hell also features a detailed crafting system, allowing you to create everything from weapons to healing items. But everything comes at a cost in this brutal environment. The immersive graphics and sound design bring the jungle to life, making every moment tense and nerve-wracking. You can also dive into a story-driven campaign, uncovering the mysteries of your situation while navigating the threats of the jungle. If you're a fan of realistic survival games, Green Hell will test your survival skills in ways you've never experienced before. Prepare for an intense and immersive journey in the heart of the Amazon.
You learn this when you live in urban Essex. Part of the course, they teach you to make an arrow now. Oh, hello, fellas.
Valheim is a Viking-themed survival game set in a vast, procedurally generated world filled with dangerous creatures, ancient ruins, and mythical landscapes. You play as a fallen warrior, sent to the afterlife to prove your worth by surviving and conquering the land's challenges. The game combines exploration, crafting, and combat as you gather resources, build bases, and fight powerful enemies in your quest to defeat ancient bosses. Valheim features a dynamic weather system and a day-night cycle, both affecting your survival strategies. You'll need to craft weapons, armor, and tools to fight off hostile creatures, from trolls to skeletons, while also hunting and farming for food. The game encourages both solo and multiplayer play, with up to 10 players working together to build settlements, explore new lands, and take down powerful foes. The game's world is rich with Norse mythology, offering lore-filled locations and epic boss fights that test your skill and strategy. With a heavy focus on exploration, Valheim rewards you for venturing into unknown territories and uncovering its secrets. The simple yet deep crafting system lets you customize everything from homes to ships for navigating the seas. Valheim offers a truly immersive and fun survival experience for fans of Viking lore and sandbox games. And that's it for our list of the top 10 survival games with perfect 10/10s ratings. Each of these games brings something unique to the table, whether it's the thrill of crafting, exploring, or fighting to stay alive. From intense realism to breathtaking worlds, they've earned their place as must-play survival experiences. If you've played any of these, let us know your favorites in the comments below. And if you're new to any of them, it's time to dive in and see what makes these games so unforgettable. Don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed the video and subscribe for more gaming content. Which survival game will you play next? The adventure awaits. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.